Hi, welcome to Sonia's Book Talk. I have for you some suspense novels today. I'm going to start with Joe Hill. Now, Joe Hill has had a few books out. This one is called The Fireman, and he writes suspense thrillers just like his father, who is Stephen King. Ta-da! But he has proved himself a really good writer. So I'm going to talk about his book, The Fireman, today. As you can see, it's pretty long, like Stephen King's tend to be also. So there's a lot in here, a lot of characters, but this centers around a nurse named Harper. And this is like a survival tale because people are coming down with this disease that makes them combust into flames. And it starts with like scaly black and gold marks, and they call it dragon scale. People are very fearful, but some people have learned to control it. Okay, so it's not necessarily a death sentence, but not a lot of people know how to control it. So if you have dragon scale, there's a group coming around trying to kill all the people with dragon scale so it doesn't spread. And Harper gets dragon scale, and she also is pregnant, so that's really bad. And her husband then is scared of her and thinks like he maybe, he should join the team that it's going around killing people. Anyway, this gets a lot bigger because Harper finds a group of people who are have dragon scale, and they're going to try and control it, and they take her in. But there's this other group that is trying to kill them. So I can really see this becoming like a mini-series or something because there are so many characters like in this dragon scale community. So lots of suspense, and it's gets very thrilling at the end, and lots of a big showdown. So check out one of Joe Hill's books. We have several of his books here at the library, and he just published like short story collection just this year. So pick it up. My next suspense book I'm going to talk about is The Last Mrs Parrish. Now this just came out October 2017, and the author is Constantine. This is about a girl who's being very deceitful. If you liked Gone Girl, this is in the same vein as that kind of read. And I liked Gone Girl. And there are a lot of books that say they're like Gone Girl, but this is really one of the, I would say myself, I thought it was a really good, one of the better ones compared to Gone Girl. So because it just went so fast, I couldn't put it down. It just was so easy to like read and get pulled into. This girl Amber, who is, she's being deceitful, she's pretending that, totally lying in order to manipulate this woman and get herself in this woman's life. She's like really horrible, and she's like not apologetic about it at all. But there's a great twist about halfway, and I got to it and I was like, what? So if that happens, that's always fun for the reader. So I don't want to give too much away, but it does have to do with someone wanting to, get rich, and there's sex in here. She wants, to steal the woman's husband, and she says that up front. So, so check this one out. It just came out. I was pretty excited about it because I think there's going to be some hype about this because it's pretty fun read. So there's that one, Last Mrs Parrish. The last one I'm going to talk about is Unreliable by Lee Irby. And this one I almost didn't put in with these suspense thrillers because it's not your average thriller. It's really out of the box, but I really, really liked this, so I really wanted to talk about it. This came out earlier this year, and I had never heard of the author, and really it's not a huge book at all, but I really want to get the word out because this is about a college professor who right off he says he is a criminal, But he's also an aspiring writer, and he tells you not to trust him. And so you're like, okay, what's going on? Is he just making this up because he wants to be the hero in his own story, or did he really commit a crime? So you really see he's driving down to his mother's second wedding, and he's all about, okay, I need to evade the cops and just get to my mom's wedding for her before the cops get to me. But he doesn't tell you what's going on, really. He gives you little hints, and actually the way it reveals itself is really fun. And so this book, it says it plays with the thriller trope, which it doesn't really feel like a thriller because it's a very smart, witty, funny kind of, to me, felt like a screwball quest. And other people have described it differently. But there is a crime, at least one. I don't want to give too much away, and it reveals at the end. But really, he's just a guy who's going through like a nervous breakdown, but there is a crime. So a bunch of wacky things happen to him, but it's not over the top. Like I said, it's very smart. It's like, what is going on? Is that what's going to happen? Wait, oh, no, it wasn't that. So it's really fun, really different kind of perspective on the thriller trope, and I urge you to come in and get this book because it's a lot of fun. So those are the 3 thrillers I have for you today. Join me next time. Put comments down below. Come into the library and get some books and movies and all of that good stuff. Thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, please like the video and subscribe to the Stickney-Forest View Public Library's YouTube channel. Also, like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The Stickney-Forest View Public Library District, where great things happen.